overall or lower, this is the place to get some basic training in. Plus, you can earn some sweet prizes. On Wednesday, I want to see all your best passes at Dime Time, where you'll be working with the community to reach the assist goal.
The 76ers anxious to get off the bus and get down to business. A look from earlier as they arrive at the arena. That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome to 2K's DA.
Kevin, thanks. Last season,
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far. And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Embiid, the pass to Curry. From deep, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Back to Lopez. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons. Trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton against Green. 6 on the shot clock. Giannis kicks to Holiday. His three-pointers off the mark. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Outside for Curry. Back to Harris. He dishes it to Embiid. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Gotta keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that one.
Giannis dishes to Middleton. The shot from 20 feet away. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Curry against Middleton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Holiday, no one around him. Misses the 3. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
DiVincenzo against Curry. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Holiday inside the line. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Back to Curry. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Green against Middleton. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Here's Simmons. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Here's Curry. Shoots over DiVincenzo. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Philadelphia ahead, up 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with block.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
We've got DJ Augustine, and it's Craig in at the 4. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And the pass to Korkmaz. 6 feet out. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Bucks trail. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Back to Milton. Howard draws the double. He gets it in there. Howard's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
Hard for the defense to deal with the massive size of Howard. That kind of D does not affect a big guy like him in the slightest.
And Augustine kicks to Portis. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Puts up a 3. Thibault can't get it to go. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Now, here's Maxey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Craig. That shot no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Milton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score. Pass
to Forbes. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Inside, Korkmaz kicks to Thibault. Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Now, here's Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And that one's good. Korkmaz. Korkmaz has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Portis against Howard. Portis kicks to Augustine. Back to Connaughton. To the inside. Here's Portis. No good, unable to end this run. Philadelphia leading by 8. Milton in the corner. Pass to Korkmaz. Now, here's Thibault. He's covered closely. And here's Maxey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Count that one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Portis. Picked his pocket. Fast break. Here they come. Kept alive. Another shot. And Howard with the lay-in. And the 76ers lead by 12.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket. And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Sixers.
Now, Milton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Then for the 76ers, Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Shake Milton. Here's Giannis. The putback.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
Embiid is at the elbow. The pass to Thibault. Here's Maxey. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Philadelphia in the driver's.
Yep.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead in the period. 3 points.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Back to Curry. He kicks to Harris. Outside Curry. That 3 off the mark. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. 6-point game. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Back to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Middleton outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead early. Embiid finds Harris. Back to Embiid. Unloads from 13. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bucks trail by 9. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Bucks passing it around. Green against Middleton. The kick out to Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. No good. Shot missing. Curry with the defensive effort. Green deciding where to go with it. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
Terrific effort from him really all night, yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Pass to Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. To the paint, stolen by Middleton. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Antetokounmpo. Feeds it to Curry, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Dishes to Lopez. Middleton on the wing. Launches a 3, and the 3 ball is good. And now just a 4-point Philadelphia lead. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. And Curry has it in the corner. Green in the post. Defended by Middleton. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target from 3-point range. Bucks trail by 6. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's got 9. Good D by Embiid.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Harris dishes to Embiid. Back to Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Embiid.
Yeah, Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
And Lopez throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We come back right after.
We don't need to be in a hurry to beat them. Let's just go with our defense. Keep moving it, keep playing.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Howard, the pass to Maxey. Kicks to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Milton. The offensive rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Knocked away. Here is Forbes. Takes it down to Middleton. Takes a three. Hands it from downtown.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Here's Maxey. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Drew Holiday is checked in for Bryn Forbes. The 76ers also with a sub. Eibels checked in. A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And you know, for that Knicks game, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Three-pointer. Dwight Howard pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 5. Good on the shot.
And Howard loves getting positioned down that deep, knowing he's a force in the paint.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. Down low. Here's Portis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night. Passes it to Milton. And here is Howard. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Milton kicks to Howard. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez comes in for Portis. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Over Simmons. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The 76ers leading by 5. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. Holiday is running. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Harris. Embiid, the pass to Harris. Milton with it. Back to Embiid. Good on the bucket. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Antetokounmpo fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Harris outside. Curry against DiVincenzo. Curry, good.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
The kick out to Holiday. The dish to Middleton. Back to Holiday. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. .103 left in the 4th quarter. Curry with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Harris kicks to Curry. Oh, good with the triple.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Well, Middleton proving again how clutch he is for this basketball team. Big shot there.
Outside, Simmons. Harris passes to Curry. There's the three. Another miss by Curry.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Green with the ball. Pass to Embiid. Taken away by Holiday. Lopez gets to Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Lopez inside. Yes!
Lopez powering through that time.
Lopez with the steal.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony. Nets. Perhaps the most skilled scorer in the game today. James Harden just can't be guarded. His offense will be on display soon as they prepare to do battle inside Wells Fargo Center. Nets, Sixers on 2K Sports. A good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for DeAndre Jordan.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
So the Nets starting five. They've got Landry Shamet. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Simmons dishes to Curry. Inside, Embiid.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Now Irving, a 24-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Passes it to Shamet, and he makes that one. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. And Embiid is right there.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now, here is Irving. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Shot from 16. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Harris, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Harris. No good from Jordan. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Curry outside. And the 76ers get it back. Embiid kicks to Curry. Green against Harris. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Taking a look at some stats for DeAndre Jordan. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. 11th in blocks. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Milton. Shot clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Embiid, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Embiid's got 8 points. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
First trip to the line for him here.
Well, when DeAndre Jordan is engaged, this guy is flat out a difference maker. He understands how to play to his strengths.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. Now here's Milton. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Utah. Back to Korkmaz. From deep three-point range, and that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Rockets in Houston. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Embiid, the pass to Korkmaz. 76ers moving the ball around. Right wing to the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Now here's Jordan. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
Now here's Embiid. Following the miss by DeAndre Jordan. Howard in the post. Brown on him. And that one, good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Harden outside. To the inside. Howard with the steal. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talking.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Korkmaz is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Harden, no good. The 76ers leading by 4. To the paint. Thybulle on the wing. He's covered by Brown. The feed to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
I'll tell you, running the pick and roll to perfection right there is Dwight Howard. Nice, strong roll to the cup.
Inside. Here's Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Over Maxey. And it's off the back rim. No good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Thybulle with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Here's Korkmaz. His last outing, he had 8 points. Milton the pass to Howard. And Jordan sends it back.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Trying his luck from deep. Sinks the triple. Maxey's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Jordan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 5. Thybulle up top, guarded by Green. Back to Thybulle. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the line with the tip. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Down low. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, this is often how DeAndre Jordan gets his points in a set offense, off the roll.
Here's Milton. No points in the game yet for him. Maxey passes to Howard. There's the triple. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they continue to control the glass.
Harden scanning the floor. He feeds it to Jordan. Back to Harden. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
Kicks it out to Harden. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Now here's Simmons. 17 points for him last game against Utah. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Embiid, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. Pass to Harris. It's deflected. Irving with the steal. Harris finds Green. And on the way from Irving for three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's Curry outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And stolen by Simmons. Green against Harris. Simmons on the wing. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. With 2 seconds left, and that's 2 points on the layup. Embiid's got 12.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you back. Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He had 12 points, and we know. Thanks for joining us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Kyrie Irving. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Claxton in at the 5.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
There's the dish to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 14 points for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Irving against Simmons. Irving dishes to Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
Well, Kevin Durant is so crafty. He is outstanding at forcing the issue and drawing fouls.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Puts it up from 12, and no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. It's Durant with the drive. Green with the block.
I'll tell you, for a two-guard, Danny Green gets a ton of blocks. Great use of his length.
And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Simmons passes to Curry. Inside, here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Now, here's Shamet. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And guys, it doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse jam like that.
Greg, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built.
Yes.
Outside, Simmons. That shot misses. Some solid defense there from KD. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz checked in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Here's KD. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. KD's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, good luck trying to keep Kevin Durant from making this shot. He feels like he can get it off at any time.
Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. Back to Embiid. Clock at 6.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Jordan inside, defended by Milton.
Well, you're having a tough time trying to tie down DeAndre Jordan. This guy is a powerful force who knows how to convert.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jeff Green is checked in for Durant. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Joe Harris. Brown is checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's James Harden in for Irving. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
Kawhi's
got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Now here's Harden. D right on him. It's good on the putback.
Wow, how about the reach of DeAndre Jordan? That looked darn near impossible.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for Dwight Howard. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Korkmaz. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Harden outside. There's the pass to Claxton. Harris with it. And here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Out to Harris from the arc. On the wing, Milton. Dishes it to Harris. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Green. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And the 76ers with some changes. Danny Green, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Seth Curry in for Matisse Thybulle.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Here's Curry. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Harden outside. 23 seconds left to play here in the third. Down low. Brown the pass to Claxton. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Claxton's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside Curry. Elbow shot is on the way. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
I think this is an underrated aspect of Danny Green's game, his vision as a passer.
And stolen by Simmons. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that move.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Harris against KD. Fires from deep. But they get it back. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Philadelphia running again. Curry on the wing. Harris looking it over. Curry passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
What a clever pass by Seth Curry. Watches closely for those developing opportunities.
On its way from Irving for 2. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside, Green. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Back to Curry. Shoots. Offensive rebound. And Green is right there. And the 76ers lead by 17.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And Harris wide open. He shoots off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And there's the call on Durant. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Harris with it. Picked up by Harris. Harris with it. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Curry is inside. Brown's there. It's good.
One thing you know, you do not have to tell Seth Curry to shoot it. If he gets an open look, he's going to take it.
Irving. Jordan, the pass to Irving. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
He dishes it to Harris. Pulls it up. Simmons can't get it to go. Nets trail by 19. Now Irving. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Guys, Kyrie Irving stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Shamet's checked in. On the wing, Milton. Outside, Green. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 18.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Irving misses. Philadelphia leading by 18.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Philadelphia.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Tony Bradley's checked in for Joel Embiid. Scott comes in for Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Green. Johnson against Simmons. Harry, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's Korkmaz. Here's Milton. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They won. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony Dorsberg. That's a look from earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Lopez in its center. And for the Nets, Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the center, filling out the middle.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Shamet finds Irving. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. His shot by Middleton, wide open. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
Shots good by Durant.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Shamet with the steal. Lopez with the steal. And he dunks it down.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Irving against Holiday. To the inside. Here's Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Lopez kicks to Middleton. And good that time.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
Outside Durant. The 19-foot shot. They get it back. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings in the East. Taking a look at Brooklyn, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, the Bucks. They're sitting in third place.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And Connaughton has it in the corner. Pass to Craig. Here's Connaughton. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Clock at 2. Jacks up a 3. Craig can't get it to go. Nets leading by 5. Brown outside. Augustine passes to Connaughton. It's stolen by Brown. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Luwawu, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Augustine against Irving. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. Fast break, Milwaukee. Forbes can't get it to go. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pops it up for Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Luwawu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Here is Forbes. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Boy, dictating the action. That's what Forbes does here on the drive. And that's what I tell him to keep doing.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And so it's the Brooklyn. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Nets.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got Portis, DJ Augustine out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Forbes in at the 2. Harden's shot is off. Bucks trail by 9.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And the jam by Harden.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Craig passes to Portis. Over Green. And again, the Bucks miss. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Augustine against Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Bobby Portis.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, People don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Harden gets the bucket.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Giannis inside. Defended by Durant, and the dunk by Giannis.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And there's the pass to Durant. Shamet on the wing. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Middleton's got 5.
I like the fact that Middleton can get the shot he wants because of his ball handling ability.
The 3 from KD. Claxton the pass to Durant. To the paint. Rebound, Milwaukee. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
So for the Nets, Harris is checked in for Bruce Brown. Robertson comes in for Landry Shamet, and Irving subbed in for James Harden. The Bucks also with the sub. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Middleton left side. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Nets leading by 12. The kick out to Irving. Sinks the three-pointer. He has 5.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
For better or worse, and it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Irving surveying the floor. Lets the 3 fly, and the Nets another 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Well, Durant having to sit out all last year due to injury. Now that he's back, how do you feel? And
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Irving is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's KD in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Irving for 3. Outside Jordan. Durant in the corner. The Nets working the ball around now. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop from downtown. That one's not going to go. The Nets go the other way with it. Durant with it. Now guarded by Middleton. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Lopez, no luck.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Bucks trail by 16. Middleton for 3. Good on the triple. Middleton's got 8 points.
Boy, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
Irving dishes to Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game. And a new group in for the Nets. Green, he's checked in for Durant. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Harris. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And James Harden subbed in for Kyrie Irving. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Forbes, count it.
You know, for a sharpshooter like Forbes, guys, getting points inside can only help him be more effective on the perimeter. It actually add a step to his quickness.
Out to the right wing. And the Nets miss again. Bucks trail by 13. Outside Portis. Augustine in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Harden against Augustine. It's good.
And the mid-range game of Harden, excellent. An offensive genius, really. I mean, knows exactly where to get the looks that he wants.
Craig kicks to Augustine. Portis trying to free himself. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is kept back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Augustine. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. The 3 from Harden. Feeds to Green, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in, and then for Milwaukee, Giannis, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. Chris Middleton comes in for Bryn Forbes, and it's Holiday in for Augustine. Middleton on the wing. There's 31 seconds left in the third.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Sinks that one from the post. Giannis has got 12.
And it's easy to see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight. He can flat out dominate games at times.
It's tipped. Now, here is Harden over Holiday, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And, you know, the beard continues to impress, continues to get better, and MVP candidate seemingly every season. Now, I got a question, though. How does he maintain the look of that beard?
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Irving for three. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Bruce Brown. The Bucks also with the sub. Lopez is checked in.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
James Harden, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Bucks. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
DiVincenzo against Harden.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton inside the three-point line. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Middleton, known as a very capable jump shooter, and what makes him so is the great confidence he has in his stroke.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Drew Holiday. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Landry Shamet comes in for James Harden. Middleton finds Lopez. Back to Middleton. Passes to Lopez. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Shamet. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Nets lead by 10.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
And Giannis gets it to go. Giannis has got 13 points in the second half.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Basket counts.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
The wide open look here for Holiday. No good on the triple. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Middleton, the kind of player that simply relishes the pressure. He's comfortable taking the big shots.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
The shot by KD, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Holiday finds Middleton. Six on the shot clock. Now Jordan. Pass to Irving. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Shamet. Takes the three. And that's good. Kyrie Irving for 3.
Boy, his flair for the spectacular has you holding your breath every time Kyrie has the ball.
Now the pass to Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Drops it in.
Coming off a big game. His confidence.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for David Aldridge.
easy one. We love these players too. They've been on 2K TV before. If you
Philadelphia. It's NBA basketball on two. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. And now Philadelphia on the break. Curry leading the charge. Out to Harris. Lets it go with the 3. They get it again, and so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Curry with the 3. Embiid. And Embiid is right there.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding, using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Over Curry. He hits it from 9. When you look at the regular season, Chris, was there a part that was more difficult, the start or the end, or maybe somewhere in between?
I would say it's somewhere in between, because the physical toll, is felt most down the stretch. But you get a time to refresh and renew and get back to it. Hard work on the boards, a lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
Middleton for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that win.
And it's Green with the jam.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Pass to Embiid. For the 3. Curry can't get it to go.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through. They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Embiid finds Simmons. On the wing, Green. Harris outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Giannis. Outside for Curry. Over Middleton. Keeps it alive. And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got his second bucket tonight.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. They're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Now here's Simmons. 17 points for him last game against Utah.
Yeah, as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Middleton. Bucks passing it around. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Middleton.
The main area of expertise for Lopez, I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to cash in from there.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Simmons dishes to Green. At the top of the key, Embiid. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Lopez passes to Holiday. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Dwight Howard's checked in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. Embiid dishes to Howard. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Milwaukee making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Korkmaz. Off target from outside. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Forbes. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, here's Maxey. Guarded by Augustine. Passes it to Milton. Embiid inside. The shot, no good. It's tipped to the left wing. A 3-ball. That shot missing.
That's the art of rebounding in a nutshell. Box out, hold your ground, and haul in the miss.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here, you want to make a.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Bobby Portis. And it's Augustine in at the 1 spot.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Here's Craig. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Augustine passes to Craig. Now the 76ers on the break. The pass to Korkmaz. Thibault on the wing. To the wing on the left. Here's Maxey. And that one's on target from the wing. Maxey's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the 3-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on it.
That's number 2 on him already. A 3rd foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
And the 76ers with some changes. Harris is checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Milton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Brent Forbes. And it's Holiday in for Augustine. And it's blocked by Simmons.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Out to Harris. Back to Howard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And it gives us a chance here to check out some stats on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just an incredible month of basketball. 4th in scoring, 4th in rebounding, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Now here's Simmons following the miss by Brook Lopez. 6 to shoot.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
Curry dishes to Harris. Count it.
With broad shoulders and a solid upper body strength. Now, Harris is lethal around the rim.
Outside, Antetokounmpo trying to get something going, and the layup is up and in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The 76ers leading by 8. Outside Curry. 56 seconds left now here in the second. Green kicks to Curry. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 10.
No clue why you wouldn't box out Embiid. He's too lethal on the offensive end.
Holiday up top, guarded by Simmons. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Shoots over Embiid. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
It's stolen by Curry, and now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And the dunk by Embiid.
The reach of Embiid, just fantastic. Just throw it up there. I mean, he's committed to finishing the alley-oop.
He gets it up, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And all right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play for the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to us. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Harris dishes to Simmons. Out to Harris. Down low. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now here is Holiday. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And Lopez gets it to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive end.
Simmons against Holiday. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. That one doesn't go. The Bucks go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Joel Embiid. Here's Connaughton, defended by Milton. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Portis kicks to Augustine. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. It's good from long range. Forbes has got 6.
Oh, wow. Such a smooth shooter from distance. They'll be tighter up on him next time, I bet.
Pass to Milton. To the wing right side. Here's Korkmaz. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Augustine passes to Portis. Back to Augustine. Pass to Forbes. Giannis high post. 6 points for him. Second chance shot. Here's Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Portis has got his first basket of the night.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. A junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
And Simmons kicks to Howard. Thibault with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Tries it from 9. A nice shot by Howard.
Oh, showing off another dimension of his game right there. Howard looking confident, taking the quick shot.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks trail by 13. Giannis drives in. Stolen. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Connaughton passes to Portis. And that one, good.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Now, here's Milton. Tight defense on him. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Maxey. Back to Milton. 4 on the clock. From deep. 76ers with the new shot clock. Here's Korkmaz. No good on the 3. Bucks trail by 13. Inside. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Howard in the post. Working on Portis. Here's Maxey. He has 7. And Howard with the second chance points.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Here's Forbes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Philadelphia ahead, up. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at center. Stolen by Middleton. And here we go. Here's Giannis. Holiday. And Holiday is right there. Holiday's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Milwaukee.
He's an explosive, athletic guard. And I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Now here's Curry. Here's Embiid out to the wing. Harris looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Holiday.
And we know Embiid can shoot the ball, which is why he fools defenders with the pump fake.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Simmons dishes to Curry. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Fires the 3. They get it back. Left side Harris. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Curry on the wing. Outside Green. 5 to shoot. Here's Simmons. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
Great to see Simmons knock it down from them, and his jump shot must keep improving.
Here's Holiday. Yep, it counts. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now here's Curry. Embiid inside. Lopez covering. Harris right side. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Holiday against Simmons. And Curry has it in the corner. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. He gets that one. And the 76ers lead by 17. Holiday against Simmons. And Holiday kicks to Middleton.
Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunny.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. 17-point lead, their biggest.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
Middleton can't get it to go. Philadelphia has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Harris finds Simmons. There's the triple. Harris misses. Bucks trail by 17. In the corner, Middleton with it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Middleton's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Poked loose, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. A different look for Milwaukee. Here's Maxey. And it's Thibault in the corner. The kick out to Scott. 6 on the shot clock. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the 76ers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Pass to Lopez. Shoots over Bradley. Lopez, no luck. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
from the East received the most All-Star votes?
I'll give you
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. Welcome to 2K Sports. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for DeAndre Jordan.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Green. Feeds it to Simmons. Back to Curry. There's the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Irving can't hit. Here's Philadelphia. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Greg, the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
You bring up some great points. Green finds Curry. Took him no time at all on that one.
Now, this is Curry's specialty. The catch and shoot, yes, sir, that's in his bag. Go ahead, Seth.
Durant in the corner to the inside. Jordan. The shot comes out, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Durant attacking. From outside the arc. Harris passes to Jordan. Harris dishes to Jordan. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for Landry Shamet. And then for Philadelphia, Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Green.
Well, the ability to score at all 3 levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
Here's Simmons. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Embiid outside for Simmons. The second chance effort. And Durant sends it back.
Now, Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
Claxton the pass to Harris. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. And And they double up Simmons. Hilton the pass to Embiid. And he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 6 points.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Embiid with the steal, tries to keep it alive. And now Philadelphia on the break. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
To the middle. And now the 76ers on the break. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
To end the run, Irving. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And now the 76ers on the break. Now here's Maxey. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often.
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Embiid. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Maxey. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in the small forward position. Korkmaz kicks to Howard. It's stolen by Green. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Landry Shamet comes in for Irving. Then for the 76ers, Green comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Seth Curry in for Maxey. They get the rebound. Curry against Harden. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And it's Shamet missing. The 76ers leading by 7. It's tipped. Brown with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Shamet
sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Outside Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Well, Seth Curry has never been one who's afraid of contact. Does such an exceptional job drawing the defender into his trap.
And both free throws good for Curry. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Green finds Jordan. Misses from short range. The 76ers leading by 9. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Passes it to Curry. And And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You can see how hard it is to shake Seth Curry's focus. Body him up all you want. If this guy's locked in, he's going to get a bucket.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Kevin Durant's checked in for Green. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Bruce Brown. Philadelphia also making some changes. Tobias Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. Shake Milton comes in for Green. And Simmons subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Harris against Durant. They need this. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Brooklyn making some changes. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. Milton the pass to Harris. There's a minute 47 left here in the second. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. Philadelphia with the ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Pass to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
I think you know that Kyrie Irving has such great love and passion for the game of basketball. This guy is on fire to get better.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Curry. Here's Harris. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. High post, KD. Simmons is there. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Up top, Embiid. Down low, here's Milton. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Milton's got 5.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Irving passes to Jordan, and it's in there. Jordan's got his first bucket in this one.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Embiid, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Irving finds Durant. On the wing, Harris. Outside, KD. Good if it goes. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you. And Joel Embiid, the mega-talented center, he'll get into it with the opposition. Thanks for joining us, folks.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Seth Curry displaying his skills today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Andrew Shamet is out there with Irving. Then it's Jordan, and it's Durant, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Curry looking it over. The pass to Embiid. At the elbow, it's Simmons. Back to Embiid.
Oh,
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Harris dishes to Green. Embiid is at the elbow. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Outside Irving. Harris outside. Just 4 to shoot. Irving passes to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Back to Simmons. Kicks to Green. Shamet with the steal. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Count that bucket. Irving's got 6.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Irving can't get it to go.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Deflects the pass. Outside Curry.
Right here.
Drills it from outside. He's got 12.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance, and boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
And a deep 3 from Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Curry on the wing. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, you love the unselfish nature of Kyrie Irving. He understands it's his job to make the guys around him feel good and find them in their sweet spots.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. 1:41 left in the third. Thibault, the pass to Howard. To the paint, Milton. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Johnson, the pass to Claxton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
James Harden, he's checked in for Robertson. Philadelphia leading by 17. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. Johnson over to help, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Brooklyn with the ball. The Nets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Inside. Claxton, the pass to Brown. Here's Claxton. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Milton kicks to Korkmaz. Back to Milton. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Johnson. And that one's good. Maxey
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Thibault. Fast break, Philadelphia. Korkmaz passes to Milton. And here's Maxey. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Maxey out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 4 slot. Claxton the pass to Brown. Good work there as it goes. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Milton finds Howard. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Some changes for Brooklyn. KD's checked in for Green. Joe Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Durant the pass to Claxton. That one goes in.
Boy, how about the quick decision-making of KD? What a fabulous job he does sifting through the defense and putting the pass on target.
Embiid kicks to Korkmaz. Drills the three-pointer.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
And here is Shamet. Harden with it. Here's Claxton, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he makes the first. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that. 4 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Embiid, the pass to Green. Harris up top, guarded by KD, and slam dunk by Harris.
And really, that driving lane exists in part because of Harris's ability to be a sharpshooter from deep.
Here's Harden, pass to Shamet. Back to Harden. Here's Claxton. KD on the wing. Over Green. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
you match up with KD? This guy is so good at taking what the defense gives him. Good luck.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Joel Embiid.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Outside, Simmons. Passes to Poirier. Now, here's Thibault. Defended by Robertson. The kick out to Scott. Pass to Poirier. Now, here's Thibault. Here's Scott. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's good from Scott. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, here's Robertson. Not a lot of room. To the inside, Green. And he converts the layup.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This one was over well before the... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. And we've got time.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So the Nets starting five. They've got Landry Shamet. Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving at the point guard. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Giannis with it. He's been an incredibly difficult matchup for all of their opponents, averaging 29 points a game.
Well, guarding Antetokounmpo is really difficult because of how awkward he can get around the floor and how much space he can take up.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Middleton on the wing, guarded by Harris. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Now here's Jordan. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. The shake. And KD the bucket on the assist by Irving.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Shots good by Middleton.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Up again. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Well, DeAndre Jordan dominates this game on both ends around the glass.
High post Lopez. Giannis outside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Irving. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Houston.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Now, Antetokounmpo following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And the basket is good.
Just all the physical advantages that Giannis has really present a tough challenge for the defense down there.
The deep three from Irving. Here's Jordan. Bank shot, no good.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking about the postseason.
I agree. Here's DiVincenzo following the basket by Kyrie Irving. 2 on the clock. Lopez controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
KD on the wing. Over onto Antetokounmpo. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
DiVincenzo against Irving. Inside, here's Jordan. The rebound by the Bucks.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game. 19 seconds left in the first. Passes it to Forbes. The 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the... And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Irving. Green is out there with Luwawu. Then it's Harden. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Craig. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Forbes. The Bucks working the ball around. Clock at 6. It's Portis, high post. 8 points his last outing.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Harden the pass to Irving, and that one drops for him. Irving's got his third bucket of the night.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Forbes can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here is Forbes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Augustine passes to Portis. Craig kicks to Forbes. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And they're running. Here's Irving. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
And not much of a surprise there. Kyrie, one of the better free throw shooters in the game and so hard to guard without fouling.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Irving against Augustine. Here's Claxton, and he banks in the layup. Claxton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Torrey Craig. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Augustine. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant comes in for Green. Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. With the teardrop, his shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Ooh, the soft floater from Chris Middleton guiding that one over the defense.
Durant drawing the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Middleton looking it over. It's stolen by Harris. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now here is Holiday. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Now DiVincenzo. He's covered by Shamet. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. From about 16. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Middleton's got 8 points.
You don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
And that one, good. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. To the middle, here's Lopez, and the turnover again by Milwaukee.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Harden surveying the D. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Shots good by Middleton.
Middleton is shooting the ball extremely well in this one. Nice rhythm. Might be tough to slow him down.
Shamet finds Harden. Makes it off the glass. Harden's got 10 points in the quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 12 points and 1 assist. Thanks for joining.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. On the wing, Giannis. Guarded by KD.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Irving for 3. Kept alive. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And a wide open look for Irving. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions.
Kyrie, such a blur in the open court, leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
There's the pass to Middleton. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Lopez, good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Holiday against Irving. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday is running. Yes, that goes in.
A great floor awareness says that Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
Green passes to Llewellyn. Here's Claxton. Pass to Llewellyn. The tray. The rebound by Holiday. Bucks trail by 5. Feeds it to Giannis. And he makes good on the layup. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Moving against Holiday. And the Nets miss again.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. 6 to shoot. And Holiday has it in the corner and stolen by Irving. Here's Luwawu. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Great to see Kyrie Irving getting after it on the defensive end, showing how quick those hands could be, not with the ball handling, but knocking the ball away.
Here's DiVincenzo. Giannis is double. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Middleton's got 13 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Irving looking over the floor. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. Claxton the pass to Luwawu. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Nets lead by 4.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
To the right side. Lopez dishes to Middleton for 3. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Irving can't hit.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. To the paint, Shamet with the steal. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Here's the teardrop. Luwawu's shot is off. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 4. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
Right side, Irving. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got his second basket of the game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And we've reached the end of the third. Nets lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Robertson. Then there's Brown. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. Craig. Portis trying to free himself. Craig can't get it to go. Nets leading by 4. KD on the wing. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
To the middle. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Right side, Kevin Durant.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And Connaughton has it in the corner. And the 3 off target. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Durant, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Nets lead by 6.
Well, his ability to pull up off the dribble should be illegal for a near 7-footer. Durant showing exceptional body control there.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Fires from 18, and that's good for 2. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
And Forbes kicks to Augustine. Craig passes to Augustine. Passes it to Portis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Torrey Craig. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Holiday in for Augustine. And a switch here for Brooklyn. James Harden, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Middleton. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. 5 on the clock. Over Jordan. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Now Durant. The pass to Harden. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Middleton on the wing. From 18 feet away. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Now just a 2-point Nets lead.
Chris Middleton has been waiting for moments like that.
High post, KD. Giannis is there. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Johnson. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Middleton on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Middleton the pass to Portis. Giannis inside. KD's on him. And he comes up with the deuce.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Here's Claxton. It's in!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
KD against Antetokounmpo. Inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. A lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Harden against DiVincenzo. Now, here is Harden. He's guarded closely. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 4.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Harris against Middleton. Misses the 3. Here is Durant. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.